guys, so the first thing that I'm doing is prepping my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. And I really like this primer because it's very hydrating. So while that sits and sets, I'm going to be picking up the Jaclyn Hill palette. And I'm picking up this reddish orangey tone. And I'm placing that all over my eyelid. So you don't really have to be perfect about this part because it's kind of going all over our eyes. And I'm just blending that into my crease and also all over my eyelid. Just make sure that you blend it out as much as possible. I'm going to be using the KatVonD tattoo liner to create my cat eye. And this is probably like my least favorite part of makeup. But I'm just pretty much showing you guys how I create my cat eye. Back to my face, I'm going to pick up the Milani Prime Light Face Primer and applying that all over my face and then blending it out. And then I'm going to be picking up the foundation that I'm currently using, and I'm using the Anastia Beverly Hills foundation stick. And this foundation is pretty good. It's very full coverage, so I'm just going to apply that all over my face and then blend it out with a damp beauty blender. Okay guys, so I'm taking this Clown White face paint and blending it on top of the foundation to give myself a whiter face. And let me tell you guys, it was not easy to blend it with my beauty blender, but I was able to achieve it. Okay, so now I'm drawing where I'm going to be doing all the shading, and this helps avoid creating any errors. And I'm just kind of referencing a photo that I got inspired by and just kind of laying out where I'm going to be doing all the shading and stuff. So this is pretty much being safe, you know what I mean? Okay, so I'm picking up this brown and I'm going to start off by the forehead and create the shading with a light brown first, and then I'm going to be picking up the black from the same palette and I'm going to start doing the shadow effect on top of the forehead. So this is a little bit difficult to describe, but if you guys look, I start very lightly and then I deepened it and then I shaded out towards the end of the forehead. But if you guys already see here how kind of the shadowing is looking, so just start off lightly and then start dark and then fade it out towards the other side. Okay, so now for the cheekbones, I'm pretty much taking the same steps I did for my forehead. So I'm tracing over that white line with the black eyeshadow, and I'm kind of just starting with a deep shading, and then I'm going to fade it out downward. So just, if you just watch, you'll get what I'm saying. I swear to you guys, this is like so difficult to explain on video. But once you're looking at it, you kind of get what I'm doing. So as you see here, I'm just fading it downward, and then at the end, I'm just trying to create a darker shading, so that way it also has that that shadow effect. So I'm going back with the brown that I used on my forehead, and I'm fading out that black eyeshadow, and this really makes it look more natural, if you know what I mean. I really like using the brown to make the black less intense. Okay guys, so I'm so sad because when I was filming the eye part, I didn't notice that my camera shut off at a certain point, and I wasn't filming when I was doing the eyes. So this part is going to stop at a certain part, but the eyes is pretty straightforward. You're just filling in the entire thing with black, and then you're going to be fading it out with brown. Okay, so I wanted to deepen the cheekbone part, so I took a black eyeliner and I traced over that same line, and this really did help create a better shadow. So I pretty much traced the line and then I faded it out with black eyeshadow. Okay, so to give this a clownish look, I'm creating a triangle on top of my eyebrows, and I'm doing that with a liquid liner, and then I'm filling that in, and then I'm going to create a little circle right on top of that triangle, and then I'm gonna go ahead and create like a long triangle from the lower lashes, and I'm going to fill that in and create a little diamond at the tip. Okay, so this part is hard to explain, but it's pretty easy to do. I'm using a liquid eyeliner to create the skeleton nose, and then I'm going to be filling it in with gel eyeliner. So I just recommend for you guys to just watch step by step on how I complete the nose, but I promise you guys it's pretty easy. Okay guys, so I got these lashes at the drugstore, and my goal was to find dramatic lashes, and I think these were perfect for the entire look. And these are by the brand E.l.f, I believe that's how you say it, and I found them at Walmart, but if I can find it online, I'll link it in the description box in case you guys are interested. Okay, so now I'm taking a gel liner and I'm just creating 3 lines at the end of my eyebrows, and that's all I did pretty much for the eyebrows. And now I'm going to apply my lipstick, and I'm using this red one from Wet n Wild. I forgot the name of this specific lipstick, but I'll link it down in the description box, and I'm just fast forwarding this part because it's pretty straightforward. And then I wanted to achieve a glittery lip, so I took this glitter gel from Snazaroot that I bought on Amazon, and I applied it right on top of that lipstick, and it was absolutely perfect. I love how it turned out. Okay, so I'm taking that same glitter gel and I'm going to be applying it on the tip of my nose, and I really like how that ended up looking. That later on in the video I'm going to show you guys that I applied that same glitter gel on my eyelids. So my aim was to make the mouth look like a mixture of clown and skeleton. So I drew a line from the sides of my lips, and then I lined my entire lip with that same black gel liner. And you'll see right here how it'll look like a clown. To finish the mouth portion, I'm just going to draw 4 lines right on top of that line that I drew next to my lips, and this pretty much is the part that gives it a skeleton finish. I'm taking that same glitter gel and I'm applying it on my eyelid like I told you guys before, and I started applying it with my fingers, and then I used a paintbrush just to make it a little bit neater, and that did help a lot. Alright guys, so do not mind the neck. I was trying to do something but it did not work out, so I'll be changing that later on. But I'm taking the same clown paint and I'm applying that right in that corner of my eyes, and this is kind of working like a highlight, and I really like how it looks. So back to the neck, so I used a makeup remover wipe to remove all that white that I first used before. So now I'm actually doing like a skeleton neck, and I'm just creating like small rectangles down my neck, and I'm filling that in using the Milan clown paint, and I'm just filling that in, and then after that I'm creating longer rectangles next to those, more like towards the collarbone, and this is pretty much it for the neck. Well guys, that wraps up this entire video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, and if you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.